Alright, hello everyone. Here we are back for hole number 3. Now, what I would recommend is, either one of these really not going to matter. You're not going to need much distance on this tee shot, more so about the second shot. So I'm thinking, keep a Titan on just to keep that nice range that you might like for this hole. But I'm going to just, back off and go down to the Thor's hammer just for a little bit of extra accuracy over the distance. Is going to be a little bit more beneficial. So that's what I would recommend. And let's take a look. And it is a tailwind too, so going to be plenty of wind here, and a very good opportunity for us to do this one. So let's just see what this looks like. There's probably not going to be enough wind in pro for you to get to that last fairway, but ideally, that's something that would also normally be a potential. And as I mentioned, you might not need a Titan ball, but it certainly will make the second shot a lot easier if you have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use about 3 topspin here and just try to, position it kind of right towards the middle, no real power. And as I mentioned, the Titan distance is just a little bit more for the second shot, more so than anything. Up, 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 shoot. So I didn't stop it. Gotta think about what to do. I mean, I can either, you can still get it up there, no problem. It doesn't matter if you make that mistake. So that's why I play it aggressive. So, next playthrough through, I can just, use two topspin or 1 topspin. It really doesn't matter. I don't need to get so aggressive. Again, that's another reason that it's good to bring a Titan, just to kind of bail you out of this. So there's really no risk as to what I just did. It's really not going to cost me any. If you need to see, a little bit of the methodology as to getting the ball up from the fairway, you can check out my rookie guide, and it'll be a very, very similar shot. So I'm not going to pitch out, otherwise I would, but since I have that rookie guide, and I honestly, to be honest with you, I don't see any reason that you would really not know how to play that second shot, especially if you use my rookie guide. So I'm just going, ooh, no, that was terrible. This was terrible. So still, even with the compounding mistakes here, I'm still not taken out of the hole. So, this is just kind of going to be a good guide for you to just see that, no real big deal. There's really no consequences. So you'll see me, play relatively aggressive because there's really no mistakes that I can make on this hole. You pretty much always get birdie. But, I did make this in Master. I made it in Rookie. And as I mentioned, if you just want to follow that rookie guide, you'll see exactly how to play this hole. I'm just going to, play it out. I'm not going to pitch out or anything. I'll just, play it and just kind of show you kind of how to get yourself out of this trouble. So here you're going to see I'm going to use about 4 topspin. And I'm going to play about 2 per ring here, maybe just a little bit extra. I'll come 5 rings for this shot. I'm also going to put quite a bit of curl on this. So right about here, it's probably about 50 curl. Perfect ball. And let's just see how this plays out. So far so good, so far so good. No. So not going to make it up to the hole. Probably could have went full topspin. But here you can see that I just kind of leave myself with an easy birdie putt. And I'm going to tie my opponent either way. So ideally, you do want to get that eagle. So do check out my rookie guide if you'd like to see that second shot. It's going to play very, very similar. Because I also brought Big Dog to do that. We just didn't get to actually pull the shots off. But as I mentioned, the pitch will play very similar because they're both tailwinds. It's just going to be just a little bit more wind. The shots are going to be almost identical. So if you bring the same clubs, use the same strategy, make minor tweaks here, you're easily going to be able to give yourself a good chance for eagle. And, the worst case scenario, as you can see, all the mistakes in the world, you're still going to have an easy birdie here. So good luck with this hole, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.